Hey, what's going down, everybody? Welcome back to Extreme Scale Performance. You're watching Holmes Hobbies Motor Control, and it's your boy Josh, aka Coleman. And we're back in the studio, man. We're back in the studio, chilling. I told you guys that we were gonna go ahead and knock out this Axial Yeti Score trophy truck last time we were on here, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and do it. I was kind of hesitant. I don't know why. For some reason, I've just been hesitant to get back here, and I got this procrastination thing going on when it comes to working on my RCs right now, and I got to get over that. So we're going to get over it starting now. For those of you that are just tuning in or maybe not familiar with this show and you're just trying to check it out and see what it's all about, this is a series that's dedicated to Holmes Hobbies products. All we're talking about in here is stuff that's going to be using or is using Holmes Hobbies products. That's all I do, man. I'm a Holmes Hobbies guy. I run Holmes Hobbies products, and this is kind of an informative series for those that are wanting to run Holmes Hobbies products and an entertaining series for those that are already running Holmes Hobbies products. What we're doing right now is we're working on an Axial Yeti Score trophy truck. It's a kit version. Never been ran before. I put the thing together, and it's just been sitting here. We busted it back out, and we started throwing some Holmes Hobbies stuff in it. So I've got a Holmes Hobbies Puller Pro. This is a 540 size can. It's a 4500 kV motor though. Pow. The next thing we're running as far as a ESC to power this is the BLE Pro. It's actually the Trailmaster BLE Pro. It's a beautiful ESC. Can run up to 6S. Yeah, it's just a beast, man. It's a beast. We're also running the SHV 500 servo, which is beautiful servo. Comes in this right here. It is a awesome, kind of like a standalone servo. Which basically what I mean is it wires the power wires. Well, I'll just show you. How about that? The power wire right here comes off the servo. Will actually wire in to this, which comes off of the ESC, so that you'll have one lead that plugs into your battery that will power up your servo and your ESC and basically everything. So it's awesome. Instead of plugging it into your receiver the traditional way, which you still do, you plug it in for a signal, right? But you get your power will come from the actual battery directly, which is just awesome. If you guys want to know more about that, I got other episodes. You just go back and watch them. And so anyways, what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and finish this up. We're going to go ahead and finish this wiring and everything and get this looking good. So let's get it going. All right, so this is where we left off. Basically, I have the ESC and the motor are connected to each other, but I don't have any of the other wires ran. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start loosening all these wires up, and hopefully you guys can see decently. Boom, there we have it. So those wires are loose. Get these wires loose. We just want everything loose so we can work with it, move things around where we need it to be. Okay, so these are the wires that come off of the servo, our power lead here, and then here's our signal lead here. So we'll set those aside. Here is our signal and power and stuff from our ESC, so this can actually go with the signal wire from the servo. And then we're going to take the power wires and we're going to want to put the power wires together. You don't want them crossed though, so this is just to separate them, right? And then these are going to wind up going together, so we need to find a way to get them together. I want everything to look uniform and be just proper. I don't want anything to look trashy on this or sloppy. So now we've got that wire coming over here. I can tell automatically there's just too much there. I don't need this much power wire. Alright guys, so let's see. This is where we've made it to so far. I've got the wires from the servo the same way. I use these little clips right here that actually come up on the side and hold the servo in place. I use those to route all the wires here. And this is the wire that goes to the servo and will feed it power. As you can see, I've already got it cut to length, so it's the right length. I just need to get it soldered into place, and then I'll use a piece of heat shrink like this right here to hold it all together and make it like one cable. It'll look nice and clean that way. And then as far as the signal cables, the signal wires, what I did is I ran them underneath. You can't really even see where, I guess right down in there. Ran them right down through there, and then they come out the back side now, right there, and are literally ran right up the top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually notch this out a little bit, and I'm going to use this weight distribution box that they have in the back as a receiver box this time. That way I have at least the weight of the receiver sitting in the back. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we will yeah, we'll see how it looks when it's done. All right, you guys, it's officially finished. Now, I don't have the body painted, and I also just realized I don't have the tires glued on the rims either. So I'm going to have to go ahead and do that and paint the body before we can get it out and really rally on this thing. So, but it is all installed. Everything's installed. All the electronics are installed and functioning. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, so here it is. Look at this baby, man. You want to talk about a clean install? This is a clean install. There is no like loose wires hanging anywhere. There's no craziness going on. Everything is tucked and looped and loomed up, except for this right here. This is the one spot I really wish I would have put this inside of some like some heat shrink or something. So I'll probably still do that. It's not that hard. I can do that down the road. But other than that, this is really looking proper. You can see underneath in the back right there, you can see those wires running up too. So once those are all in some heat shrink, they'll be all black and it'll look just so much better. And then you won't be able to see anything really. So that's where I'm at, you guys. Looks awesome, and just to prove to you that it works, go ahead, we'll come over here. I hooked it up to this old school Fly Sky radio just because I have so many of the receivers for these. Called it the TTK, as in the TT kit. And there we go. So, you guys keep in mind, this is, like I said, a 4500 kV motor. So this thing should be stupid fast. I am barely going to tap the throttle just to show you how smooth of a startup even a 4500 kV has. Just stupid smooth. Just crazy smooth. And just in case you want to see what I'm talking about here. That being said, you guys, she is done, man. It is done. It works. It functions. I didn't even get full throttle. Alright, you guys, I'm going to stop playing around before I break something. Thank you guys all very much for tuning in. You know what it is. Peace and chicken grease, fam. I'm going to see you guys on the trails.